Hey guys, this is Rogue Mechanist, and we are diving right back into Shovel Knight. This time we're playing Specter of Torment. This is actually not going to be a live stream this time around, because when I tried live streaming it kind of didn't go well. The live stream kind of screwed up a lot, so this actually will not be my first time playing Specter Knight, which was kind of what I was hoping we would get, but, you know, what are you going to do? The, I guess, positive spin we can put on this is that I know the game now, and maybe I'll be able to show you some cool stuff that I found out. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. It'll be good. We're gonna go in Spooky Boy style, and let's dive in right now. Go. Okay, so we are in. As you can see with that kind of preemptive story bit, that Specter Knight, I want to call him Reaper Knight or Scythe Knight, is actually taking place in the past, where like Plague Knight was parallel play to Shovel Knight stuff. Specter Knight himself doing kind of a prequel thing. As you can see, his one of his main abilities compared to everyone else is he can do some sick wall climbs. Can't wall climb certain walls like this one, but this one, perfect. Easy to use. So, with that though, Mr. Specter Knight here has a bit of a tiny baby jump. It's not the most impressive, but you might have saw there, and you'll probably see a bit of a better example of that. He can do a sick air dash into enemies. He can also make dogs bark and be very upset. One thing to note too with Mr. Specter here, when he jumps he breaks blocks because he has no real like down attack. That becomes a bit of a problem later on, but for now it's simple to use. Alright, so here you can get a good look at how the kind of dashing slash goes. It's just anything that has that kind of line through it, you can dash through. And more so than the wall running, the slash is probably the main mechanic that Specter Knight has. As you can see too, much like Mr. Plague Knight, there are collectibles in each level. Mr. Plague Knight had the alchemy coins, and Specter Knight has these red skulls. Also, Specter Knight can slash pretty quickly, which is always a nice thing. And he has a bit of range with his slashes. Oftentimes I don't quite get the range correct. I usually think that it's longer than it actually is. But it is a pretty nice range, all things considered. With these bricks too, when you bounce off them like that, it also breaks them. So it's just something to keep in mind when you go through levels, really. And much like those lanterns, these bubbles can be slashed as well. The thing with the kind of upward slash ability is just that you have to be in the air to get it to actually proc. But compared to Plague Knight, I feel like Specter Knight's a bit easier to get the hang of. Plague Knight, you have to kind of get used to how the dashes work. Not the dashes, but the bomb throws, and you know how you get the jumps with those. But Specter Knight kind of just feels good immediately. And there's some pretty cool things you can do with him later on. Ooh, these are waterfalls. Always make me feel weird. I guess just moving patterns in general get me a little flustered when they're in the background of 2D games like this. Gotta pick up some of the diamonds. Oh, damn it. Missed it. Oh, maybe I have to go from here. Sometimes I forget what the best place to actually wall run is. But we should be good. We should have a good time. And then you can see here's the main collectible in levels. Willful Wisps prolongs their undeath by increasing max will. As you can see in the top, actually, Specter Knight doesn't have a health bar, he has a will bar because he's super dead. That really doesn't mean much, it's just a nice kind of flavor text thing. But each level has either a Will Wisp or a Darkness Wisp. I don't remember if the Darkness Wisp has a different name. But it's, yeah, you know, it just increases their max. Oh, damn it. Okay, let us go now. Strike! Okay, we're good. As you can see, too, doing these slashes, kind of the safest method of attacking a lot of enemies. I don't think there's a lot of enemies where that's not a good idea. A lot of the platforming with the slashes has to do with kind of letting yourself fall a bit more before you slash, or else they'll do like a downward slash and then just end up in the bottomless pit and you'll die, and that's no fun. So you have to kind of prepare yourself for an upward slash by just staying in the air a bit longer before you actually go for it. As you can see here, and kind of the same thing there. That's kind of the main mechanic with those, is you have to just make sure you stay on rhythm. If they're not used to the game, it could be a problem. I know I died a lot when I first played it. But we're done with the plains. So who are we gonna fight? Halt! These foul lands are no place for commoners. Turn back, whoever you are. Fool, I've come here for you. You will kneel before me, bow before the enchantress, and join her order. Your cutting words are no match for my cutting blows. I'll teach you a lesson in humility. Come, Terrapin, my shelled steed. Black Knight's got a weird little turtle rhino horse. my voices will probably be a bit inconsistent with the ones I use for Shovel Knight and Plague Knight, because it has been a bit since I've done that. But, you know, my voices have been inconsistent before, so it's not like it's gonna be any different from when I was streaming. So as you can see, I can knock Black Knight off Terrapin, and that makes things a bit more difficult because I have to worry about taking damage from 2 spots. It's actually a bit better to keep him on Terrapin, but you know, first encounter, not too difficult. That fighting style, could it be? Donovan, but you were claimed by the tower. The tower grows in power each moment. The Enchantress has plans for you and will grant you what you desire. I won't be led astray. You standing before me means there's hope for the one I seek. That orange text, I wonder who he could mean. I'm glad you were safe, Donovan, but keep your distance. The Donovan I knew would surely know better than to pursue me further. Oh, I guess I'm leaving. Just gonna kind of relax here. And then I'm gonna, you know, get up. So they've returned. I assume Black Knight has joined our ranks. Neither words nor scythe had any effect. The fool persists in some fruitless quest. Indeed, it seems I am dealing only with fools here. Was I a fool to trust you? Tarry here no longer, and for your sake, pray that the others are less obstinate. Bring the knights immediately. Not a fan of that. So our hub is actually the Tower of Fate, and as you can see in the background, I think that might be the King's Knight Castle, and maybe the Lich Yards way in the back. But this is kind of a nice spot to come in. I'm actually not going that way yet. For I have no idea what thought I'm trying to convey. But we found a red skull, so everything is fine. This is a nice actual hub area, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Let me just stop talking and let's talk to Red. My beloved, my betrothed, my heart breaks for her red skull lies misplaced. Oh, to see her crimson face once more. If you should happen upon a red skull, even 100 of them, then I beg you, please bring them all to me. In a past life I hunted curios, but I'd trade them all away just to see my love again. Surely these would interest you? They actually would, particularly this one. So you don't actually find these items in the levels like with Plague Knight and Specter Knight. You have to just collect the red skulls and you can trade them in for these items. These two I don't use often, but this one's really good at, you know, it lets you heal. This Curios is well guarded. Well, I can lead you there. They'll have to battle their way out. So you have to do kind of like a mini level just to train you on how to use it. It would seem that a curse has been placed here. I'm afraid your scythe will be of no use. Why is that, you ask? Sorry, but that's an ancient skeleton secret. We'll regroup ahead. Tread carefully. So it's just, you know, it'll teach you how to use things. As you can see, my will's really low. So I heal up, and everything's fine now. So now I can tank hits. That would have killed a regular man. Excellent, away we go! There are plenty of red skulls, so we should be able to collect all of the curios. The curio is no mere bauble, use it wisely. I'm actually... Oh, and that wasn't the red skull he wanted. I'm actually probably going to save up for now, just in case. These creatures gather around the vessel marked with a cloak. Perhaps I'll make an offering. Let's actually not right now. A waste of time and coin. Let's talk to her. Oh, hey, Specty. Welcome back. If you ever miss any wisp chests, I can summon the contents here. But, you know, supplies. I need gold. It isn't cheap to summon a wisp, whether it's for will or darkness. I've got nothing to sell you. You're so meticulous, Specty, but maybe I can still help. Let's see. Darkness Wisps are in Clock Tower, Exploding, blah blah blah, I can't talk. Explodatorium or the Lich Yard. Any other new place and we'll find the Willful Wisp. So, you know, if you miss the chest, you can just buy things there. It sure is drafty in here, but still I carry on. Just a joke, you know, while scavenging for customers. What a shame. Let's actually talk to Mr. Skull. I think he gives you money. Oh, it's you. I saw you slicing and dicing through the plains earlier. Wow, rounds of juice on me. Yeah, boy. No one else. I'm pretty sure there's other people that show up that will give you money as well, so we will do that later. This one we actually will pay for. I might not be able to finish you off though. Vessel can hold far more than this pedant. But to start, more. I think I need to do one more. Yeah, there we go. Who we got here? State their business, abomination. Who are you? We be Legion. Curious gold. Pay the up. Powerful we make. So, he upgrades your things. Yields even more will. The other stuff will be upgraded as well. Oh, right. And if we bring this little thing here, this weird little cat thing will give us a lot of money. Yeah, boy. Make us rich. Can I actually talk to you? Maybe if I guess I can't talk to the chest. Let's talk to you, though. I can't believe it. I get to serve the Enchantress. I'm getting fired up just thinking about it. Maybe I should come up with a new special move. Something to stand out from all these boring gold armors in Pridemore. Pridemore is the King's Knight place. But if we break this, we kill him. He's dead. Oh no, he's just different. Whoa, this is awesome. I could perform lots of sword stabs in armor like this. I'm going to put in for a transfer to the Lost City immediately. You do that. And then we have this thing. If we keep hitting it, Grandma's Swamp shows up. Scrying Glass. Brian Blight and fires bright. Their feet are laid bare to my all-knowing sight. Parapetio Ascensius. First, this is the number of walls you've scaled. She just, you know, tells you stats. Yeah, I haven't died once. That's gonna change almost immediately. Dash off is done as 88. It's a powerful sorcery. Thank you, bewitched mirror. I'm not a mirror. Well, you do you. Maybe I can talk to the cat now. Yip yip, meow, yawn. Mimic. Interesting. Oh, and I almost forgot. So, yeah, I think for now we're good. I'm not gonna spend money yet. Down here is another scrying mirror. It's just right next to this. And this is actually where you select your level. So let's talk to Dark Acolyte. Hail, Lord Specter Knight. Glory to the Enchantress. She has entrusted me to operate this dark portal. Cross to it and it'll reach our target in mere moments. Shall I prepare the magical mirror for the departure, my lord? Do it. I guess it's not a scrying mirror. So you can choose levels like this. You don't actually have a world map, which is, you know, different. This is more like Mega Man without having the, I guess, powers you get from the bosses. But let us actually start from what usually is the last level we do. My lord, are you prepared to visit the flying machine? Yes. The curios that you can buy from Red are determined by the level you start in. Or, not the level you start in, but the level you, end up finishing. So there's a screw that up. There's a specific curios that I actually want to get as soon as possible, just because it's pretty cool and pretty helpful. Also, Propeller Knight stage is a bit easier with Specky here. How do I get down there again? There we go. Do 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 ba da ba da ba ba ba. Do 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 do. I like these weird little fellas. I'm also kind of afraid. Oh, okay. I was afraid that I was gonna die by doing that. Almost did, but saved it. We saved it. We are good at video games, and we will continue onward. So, most of the money they're gonna end up spending is for upgrading the Legion and the other Legion, which I think has a different name. I don't remember what it was. And then just using that money to buy upgrades. Oh god! I thought I'd be able to do the slash. I guess I was too low. Buying upgrades. Oh. Oh. Well, ain't that just a shame? Okay, again, good at video games. The money would be for buying upgrades. The other Legion guy, whose name still escapes me, is for buying, armor. Which, we might buy a couple, because there's actually some cool stuff you can do. I'm kind of frustrated about those deaths, to be honest. Let's try not to die this time. Oh, damn it. Those are really dumb deaths. And I apologize for embarrassing everyone who's watching. So we got more will. We're good with that. Oh god damn it! Why am I doing so bad? Well, at least it was right here by a checkpoint. Like with most instances where we see that guy, I'm just gonna ignore him. Oh, that's really frustrating. Those deaths just were awful. Pretty sure this is a bomb. Yes, it is. Got some money, and then mini boss. With bombs. I don't like those bombs at all. I haven't actually used my Curios yet, but now's as good a time as any. You'll notice as I do damage that some magic comes out of enemies. That's the best way you can actually recharge. You often don't see magic out in the world regularly. So you kind of just have to keep attacking, which, you know, is fine, because Specter Knight's pretty good at fighting. And we did that pretty good. And bam! Cut those cannonballs. Who needs them? Take damage from those cannonballs. Yeah. I really like the effect of cutting them. It's really cool. Oh, shoot. I remember this giving me some trouble before. Yeah, look at that. Alright, I'm right there. Alright, we're good. I think I actually did get lost one time doing that. And it was quite embarrassing. Up we go. Do 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 do. Gotta kill this weird fire slime, get this other one. So I don't actually know if there are 100 red skulls, but like I said, there's plenty of them. Let's get this checkpoint. Do 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 do. Don't remember what's over here. Just another red skull. Pretty easy. Nope, that's not easy. Got a little carried away. Got a little full of myself. Let us go back and hopefully get our bags and not have a repeat of the Plague Knight thing. Yeah, we did it. Nailed it. Oh god! Why? Listen, this isn't the same thing as Plague Knight. This was different. I didn't just keep falling into a pit this time. But I really want those money bags, because I already lost a lot by... Oh god! I didn't mean to do the slash. Panicked again. I'm telling you, this is different from Plague Knight. Stop laughing at me. I'm trying my hardest. Okay. Maybe don't screw up. See, we did fine. Everything's fine. Just edit everything out and make it look like I did it perfectly the first time. Okay. Almost screwed that up. I've had trouble getting this one before. Ooh. Whew. Okay, we did it. I'm surprised I saved it there, because that almost became too bad. I don't know if I can... Oh, well, I got one diamond. I should have stayed on the wall. As you can see, Specter Knight here doesn't do good with wind. Pushes him back something fierce. Is that the right use of that term? I don't know. I hardly ever use it in regular language. Which is to say that anyone who uses it ever isn't using it regularly. I don't know what I'm trying to say. These dumb propeller guys are here. They're a pain in the ass. I like to just kind of sit still and slash until they're dead. Let's just run away. He gets to live. Do. Nice. Alright. Don't want to get carried away here. Do. Just gonna slash. Listen, I'm just gonna twirl my scythe around. If you come close to me, it's their fault. Nice. Up we go. Okay, whew. Almost screwed that up. And we are ready to fight Mr. Propeller Knight. So let us do this. Oh, such tattered robes. Are you here to join the galley crew? Then magnificent. On the contrary, you shall join us. An alliance of elite knights will surely complement your carefree crew. As the captain of the Enchantress's flagship, the skies will belong to their rivals no more.
Rivals? Me? Never. I'll cast you overboard. Hope that your blade is better honed than your sense of style. Haringard.
Started losing it there with the voice, but whatever. Alright, maybe I should just do the... Well, as you can see now, too, not just Black Knight, but most of these bosses have been changed. And it's pretty cool. I like the, I like how new everything is. Let's heal up just to be safe. And honestly, Propeller Knight is a bit easier this time around. The only problem is that if you do fall, it is an instant death. And as you can recall from Plague Knight, not a fan of falling to my death. Where'd you go, Propeller? There you went. Propeller, get back here! Bombs. I am actually doing a poor job fighting him, though. Maybe it was just me getting too cocky. Kinda sucks when he falls, because you don't have much room to save it, but again, pretty easy. You just have to take it slow. And it's kind of nice because it's similar to the God of War Kratos fight. As you can see too, once you complete a level, it kind of shows up in the background. So Propeller Knight's airship is there, and that's a nice touch. I really enjoy it. Yep. My heart grows cold. I have located new curios, but have you found any red skulls? So what we wanted was Judgment Rush. And this is pretty rad, so let's actually go and do this right now. And I actually have a lot of money too, so... And Serious Curse as well. Tread carefully. So check this shit out. Bam! Pretty cool. Can go through walls. Can smack this guy. It's a really nice move. I think it goes at anything that's just the closest enemy. So it's actually a good way to skip rooms as well. So let's actually throw money at you. It's kind of the same dialogue, so we'll do that. One more time, I think. Yep. And what is your name? We are Manny. We like your gold. We like your cloak. Touch it. New powers. Yes. We cloak you in darkness. So we're probably not going to end up buying all of these, but quick rundown. Cloak of Clemency. Lose will in darkness instead of perishing in pits and spikes. Drop less gold when you fall in battle. That's a nice kind of catch-all. I used that in my original run. I might not buy it yet, but if I need to, I will. Rail Mail lets you do sick grinding skills, which we will see later. Striker Shawl, charge attack. Raiment of Risk is actually pretty cool. Break checkpoints to lower their max will, but boosts attack and regenerates darkness until you fall in battle. So their max will always be 4 when you break a checkpoint with this. But because you regenerate darkness, you can still use the healing curios. This is just the flashy garb that everyone gets. So it's actually pretty good to use if you're going for like a checkpointless run. Or if you're maybe going for a speed run, because you actually do a lot of damage. But I believe the rail suit's actually better for speed running. I'm not sure though. Oh, with the juice selection here, we'll be right at home among the commoners. How quaint. Must I send for my private reserve? So once you beat a level, someone shows up there, and you can see that we're kind of getting a bit more crowded here, so that's cool. Yeah, I already got that. Let's actually upgrade some stuff. We'll upgrade this. And we will upgrade you as well. Invincibility and activates rush faster. That's a good one. Gotta wait for my timing here, because now this knight's moving. Oh, one more hit. My bad. I forgot it was 3 hits. I thought it was 2. Oh, he's on fire! But now he's new. What's the big idea? My suit is all rusted. Hey, like this I can pass myself off as a guard of the Iron Whale. I'll need some kind of nautical attack. Or whatever, I'll just grab an anchor or something. So let us continue now. Where shall we go next? Let's actually go to Specter's crib.